If you're really sorry, then stay away from me. For me, as well as my sister.
You've missed a very nice dinner.
There'll be very nice dinners after today too.
Would you care to explain why you've been acting like this all evening, Sebastian? I can't give you any advice if you won't tell me what's going on now, can I?
I don't need advice or minis. I just need to be alone.
Fine. But if you're just going to be sulking here, then I'm going to the common room to play wizard chess with Eve. Pawn to e4.
Pawn to e5.
So, how was Hogsmeade?
Oh, the town is truly marvellous. It's so sad I had to get back already.
That's great. It must have been a true sight to see, not to mention the smell of candy and butterbeer lingering in the air when you get close to Honeydukes or the Three Broomsticks.
That for sure.
By the way, did anything happen with Sebastian during the trip?
Why do you ask? Did he tell you something by any chance?
No, but he's been acting peculiar ever since you two returned. Well?
There was a bit of an incident?
So I've suspected.
And there was a troll.
A troll in Hogsmeade? No wonder he's so quiet, he must be in shock.
I don't think the troll is the reason, O'Minis. We defeated it. However, the troll was sent by a certain goblin, and, from what I noticed, I think that must have quite triggered Sebastian.
I think I'd better check on Sebastian then. Make sure he feels better. Eve, try not to take his behavior personally.
How extraordinary.
What is extraordinary, sir?
This is a map of the lower level of Hogwarts. However, there's nothing that indicates where we have to be or search or go.
We should head to the restricted section of the library. I see blue particles above it.
Of course. It makes sense that only people who can see ancient magic can decipher the map. Well, let's go then.
Fig, I need you to go to the Ministry in London with a message immediately.
But Headmaster,
No excuses. You must leave at once.
I have students to teach right now, sir.
The students can wait. Leave.
Our little adventure will have to wait. I'll return as swiftly as possible.
Think, Eve. How will you solve this?
As much as I'd love to, it's actually from the restricted section, so I can't. If you're really sorry, then stay away from me. For me, as well as my sister.
Reparo. He told you to leave him alone. You shouldn't overstep that boundary. What other choice do I have? This is bigger than the feud between us. The feud that wouldn't exist if only you didn't have a goblin villain as your enemy. And how is that my fault? I didn't choose to have this magic that Ranrock apparently desires. Aspiration. Perhaps he isn't here after all.
Eve, is that you?
Yes, Ominous, it's me.
I'm glad you're here. How have you been the past few days? We haven't had much chance to talk.
I still feel very bad for what happened with Sebastian, but I have been managing.
Trust me, he'll come around sooner or later.
Now that we're on the topic of Sebastian, by the way, do you happen to know where he is?
What do you need him for?
I can't really tell you, but it's important.
Well, if it's truly important, he's in our room. Third door on the left, on the boys' side of the dormitories.
What on earth are you doing here? Well?
I must have visited the wrong room, I apologize.
Stop lying and tell me the truth, Eve. Why are you here?
I told you...
So you're telling me that you happened to stumble upon my room as a mere accident? You're a bad liar, Eve. I suspect Ominous informed you of my whereabouts.
Fine. I need to speak with you.
I thought I made it very clear to stay away from me.
I am very aware, Sebastian. However, it's urgent.
What could possibly be so urgent that you need to come knocking at my door?
You once told me you were good at getting in the restricted section, didn't you?
Absolutely not. I'm not helping you.
I understand you want me to stay as far away from you as possible, Sebastian. But this is very important. I need your help sneaking in. Please. I don't know who else to ask, and it must happen today.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm going to help you. But only because I need something myself.
Of course, thank you, Sebastian.
I'll meet you by the fireplace in an hour.